Yeah, those guys got a lot of heart and love for each other and for the team. Pete Smith, Santee Parker, Tristan Green, Trey Witcher, those guys stay positive. They said, just keep grinding. We're gonna get this thing done. They were the ones cramping. Pete was still on the bench when we came walking over here with a thorough gun, trying to get a cramp out of his thigh. So, they just got a tremendous amount of heart and desire. And it's not about winning. It's about that foxhole guy of I'm gonna do this for my teammate. And we had a lull the last 5 games of the season, and people were talking, "Oh, coach, how are you gonna get this turned around? Don't look like we're playing hard," and all this stuff. And we got 30 guys that won the national championship last year, and to stay jacked for that long is hard to do. And but that week in McMurray, you could see the switch click with our upperclassmen, with our seniors, and we've had 2 great weeks of practice and getting prepared. And the weather really didn't cooperate this past week, but I thought the kids did a great job just being mentally tough and fighting through it. We had a practice in the expo. Thank God Bell County opened that up for us and let us get a Thanksgiving morning workout in. But by and large, the leadership of this team, the love that these seniors have, that they know that their time is winding down. There's only 3 weeks left. That's the most we can have together. They're going to do everything in their power to keep it and make it 3 weeks. So it's an honor and a blessing for me to get to coach it.
Coach, right now as we sit here, the halftime score is Bethel 17, Linfield 13. We're not sure who would host, if it's Mary Harn Baylor versus Bethel ultimately. If they do win, if Bethel does win, make a play here for why UMHB should host, in your opinion.
Oh, just our venue, our record. We've been in the national championship for the last 5 years. I think we're, the defending national champ. I think our regional ranking, I think we got chipped a little bit there. So, I think we're the best team in the tournament. Who else has 30 players that have national championship experience? And there's nobody in Division III that has a nicer stadium that can host a large group of people, really treat the visiting team like first class Division I. Our administration, those guys they spare no dollar amount to be first class and show everybody what a Division III football game experience should be like.
Speaking to the seniors in this group, is for you guys. How important is that senior group and those 30 guys that are national champions heading into these next 3 games?
I think they're really important. You get new transfers and freshmen that are playing with you, and the season gets long and hard, and practice is tough, and it's kind of takes those 30 guys. Come on, let's go. It'll be worth it. You just got to keep going, and just the experience of playing in those big games. I think it's really important.
Yeah, they mean a lot to us, especially to me. Just the gassers, the weights, the boot camps. Whenever things get challenging, they just always seem to be there, lift me up, call, text, bring you food, just whatever it is. You don't even have to ask. They just love it. We love each other, and I'm just so grateful to have them. It kind of makes me a little emotional just thinking about it. When I first got here, I was real upset to come because it was so tough. I'm thinking, oh, this is D3. What is this? And now I really don't want to ever leave. This is my home. I'm just so grateful. It's a real blessing.
Coach, Tommy was a quarterback at one time in his career with
Yep.
you guys. Now he's a defender sitting at the table after a second-round playoff game.
Yep.
How proud of him are you for making that transition?
Oh, extremely proud. Tommy didn't even flinch. He was starting quarterback in the spring of 20. He was, ever since he's been on our campus, he's been one of the best athletes in our program. And, quarterback's a place where only one plays. And, I just saw him constantly being, after that COVID year, that he was always the backup, kind of finishing up the game. I was like, we're wasting that boy. Let's put him over here on defense and use him. And I remember going to him and saying, "Hey, Tommy, how do you feel about being on defense?" coach, whatever the team needs. I mean, that's what's so special about our program, is you can ask anybody, hey, what do you think about this? And they don't answer it, whatever the team needs, coach. And, you know, there's guys before Tommy did it, and Tommy's done it, and people after Tommy's gonna do it. And, you know, his family had one of the most incredible experiences last year with his brother winning a state championship and Tommy winning a national championship on the same day. That family is special, and, you know, we're just so glad that the Bowdens are with us.
All right, y'all good. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.